he loved it. He loved the business, and he wanted to give his dad something that he couldn't get, which that was another really touching moment when the picture, and he's like, it's not fair. I want to bring it to you. And that's what his first dream ever was.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's in OVW, touched on that, so I'm not going to bring that back up. But I want to mention this because this is how he really got on the main roster, was his acceptance speech at
Mm-hmm.
Dusty's Hall of Fame induction ceremony, or his introduction speech, whatever. And how well he did, knocking it out of the park, to the point that Vince McMahon turns to Bruce Pritchard and goes, I need to talk to that kid.
What I thought was insane about this, though, was like they were so impressed with him, and it wasn't because of who his dad was. It was like, no, he just went out there and just gave a phenomenal speech. It was emotional, and he spoke so well. Like, we need to get this kid in. What's crazy to me is then how they treated him after that.
Oh, I had
Like,
that thought. I had that
yeah,
thought watching. Yes.
like, because it's crazy to hear that. And I mean, Bruce Pritchard is a part of the documentary, so it's not like, this isn't just from Cody's recollection and maybe he's like fabricating a little bit, it's like, no, he literally is there saying it too.
Like,
and so it's crazy to think that that they thought so highly of him right off the bat, and then they like never let him talk on the mic. Like, they didn't know what to do with him right away. I mean, even when he was in Legacy, he kind of talked sometimes, but not really.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just crazy to think of like where that initial response to him and then what ended up happening over the next, like, however many years it was. Like, it's just, it's quite a contrast. But that was my immediate thought, like right when I heard him say that, I was like, interesting.
That was the first thing. I was like, what are we doing? You said that this was lightning in a bottle and then you turn it into dust?
Yeah. It's like,
what are we doing here?
It just shows you, though, like, that I feel is Vince McMahon in a nutshell, basically.
Oh, 1,000%.
And
Love
it's sad.
The guy,
It's sad because, Cody was a wasted talent for a lot of time. But then there were people like me who just like always knew.
No, so. I'll give you those props.